During the events of Metro Exodus, the crew of the Aurora finally reaches the military facilities of Yamantau. Remember that Colonel Miller decided to head there after receiving supposed radio transmissions from the former Russian government, inviting survivors to come to Yamantau with promises of safety and a new beginning. The reality, however, is that once the group enters the facility, they discover everything was a trap. The bunker is now controlled by a group of cannibal raiders who lured victims through these false broadcasts. That false hope ends in an open fight, with Anna potentially affected by radiation, and the group's morale shattered. This is, in short, what we know about Yamantau from Metro Exodus. Today I bring you information that completely changes this perspective, based on the canon books of the Metro universe, specifically the second novel of Andrei Dyakov's trilogy, Beyond the Horizon. Beneath Mount Yamantau, deep in the Urals, lies one of the largest military complexes surviving after the apocalypse. A subterranean city designed before the war to withstand any catastrophe, and one that still remains operational today. But far from being a safe haven, Yamantau has become a place where human life is worth very little. The city was built to host hundreds of thousands of people. Today, most of its inhabitants are ordinary survivors, exiles, and even mutants. Most live miserably, working in mines or underground factories. Only a few, mainly the military elite controlling the city, enjoy a halfway decent life. The rest are practically slaves. Now let's understand how society works inside the military complex. Everything in Yamantau is controlled by the military. They give the orders and everyone else obeys. There is no real freedom. If you want to survive, you work where they tell you to. There is a leader, simply known as the Colonel, who rules everything like a dictator. He gives no speeches, no promises. And his message is simple: if you want to eat and not die outside, follow the orders. For him, the inhabitants are not people. They are resources. His only priority is to keep Yamantau functioning, with no concern for the outside world. Cold, pragmatic, and calculating, the Colonel is not afraid to make secret deals if it means ensuring the survival of his stronghold. The Colonel and his officers do not aim to rebuild the world or save anyone. They only care about maintaining control over Yamantau and securing their own survival. They form no alliances, they help no outsiders, and they do not just anyone in. But just like in Moscow's metro, Yamantau also faces internal conflicts. Even though everything looks orderly on the surface, inside it is rotten to the core. The mines are inhuman. Oxygen is scarce, coal dust slowly kills the workers, and despair is constant. Fear is their main tool of control. The constant threat of punishments worse than death keeps everyone in line. Beyond Yamantau, in the ruined zones, roams a brutal group called the Steppe Hounds. Sangat is their leader. Under his command, the Steppe Hounds don't just loot and kill, they all negotiate directly with the Colonel. There is an unofficial pact. Sangat provides resources or information, and in return, he receives prisoners or safe passage to keep operating. Thus, the Colonel avoids external conflicts and keeps his own people terrified, knowing that outside something even worse awaits. As you can see, there is constant synergy between the novels and the video games, feeding off each other's ideas without copying events word for word. The canon way would be to assume that the events of this novel happen around 2033. Thus, the events of Metro Exodus, which take place in 2035, would still be compatible. We could imagine that the cannibals from Exodus arrived later, taking advantage of an internal collapse within Yamantau. With that, we conclude today's video, offering a new perspective on Yamantau. As always, feel free to subscribe and share your thoughts about the Metro universe. Until next time, stalkers.